Hi, this is Shivbhakta Joshi, and I am looking at a topic here which is the Indian gurus of the contemporary period. So, what I have done here is I've tried to compare the philosophy, methodology, and approach of various Indian gurus in my documentary, and we'll look at how various gurus are preaching their ways to get to a better life. Now, I'll compare a lot of things here which are said by different gurus. Now, I'm not an expert in this area, but this is just a survey of what I found interesting. So, the first thing that I would start with is the Vipassana meditation course. I personally like this very much. I would rank this as rank 1 in all of the courses or the methodology that I've been looking on. They're based out of Pune. The S.N. Goyal is, I guess, the founder of this organization, and they have a 10-day meditation course which is like focusing on breath and things like that. It's more of body practice, calming down your mind, but not into mysticism. When I look at some of the other courses here, the other person that I am following is Dr. Pillai, and it's a Tamilian Shaivism field where we talk about the importance of sound energy, and he's really trying to mix it a lot with a lot of other things that has great depth, which Western philosophies and the Western methodologies match in the way in which they are looking at mysticism. So things like pineal gland, midbrain activation, things like the activation of chakra. So without referring to the 6 main chakra or the 6 main energy body point, here Dr. Pillai also talks about third activation, which is blue in color, and the Sahasrara chakra that is on the crown chakra. So that is something interesting now, which led me to read more about chakras, the crown chakra, the pituitary gland, the frontal lobe, which is the logical mind. So this is something that I found interesting. Other than that, I was looking at J.D. Krishnamurti, is not alive right now. Then I went and I was looking at pineal gland, and then I was looking at infinite water. This is not an Indian methodology, but yes, it resembles a lot of things. Osho talks about killing your desires. An interesting part, everybody knows what he has been talking. So one way to get detached, or one way to get satiate yourself with what you want, so that you can then focus on the right thing. Now, if that is bad, and if that's going to have an impression on your body, I think that is not talked about. Then we have Sadhguru. This is again a non-religious part. So it's more about meditation. It's very less about a specific mantra or a specific deity. So this is more about meditating without focusing on any other thing. But they have a Shiv temple there, which is so ultimately is again a Shivite way ahead. So, but officially they don't preach anything related to any deity. So they have some programs like inner engineering and a lot of things. They also talk about the importance of training your mind, training your thought process, healing from thoughts, meditating at home. They also talk about a course there which occurs at their center. They also talk about Ayurvedic medicine. Then we have Shivanand Baba. This is more towards deity and less towards other things. So you have Mrityunjay meditation, which is used, which can be done using Mrityunjay mantra. Then you have goddess sadhana. Then you have positive energy and things like that. Coming to the conclusion here, what I would like to state when I close my eyes and when I try to get a summary or a gist of all the things that the contemporary gurus are preaching, And when I want to look at why do I get attracted to wrong things, why do I have emotions, why do I have pain, now one way to interpret this is a psychological aspect, where you just start thinking that uh, everything is good and things like that, power of positive thinking. But I personally don't like that. So the thing that I would like to talk here, or the thing that I would like to emphasize here, is that we feel entangled in things that we don't want to get, because when we look at our astral body, we have all of our energy known as the Kundalini energy that's residing down in my body. When that resides down in your body, it activates all the materialistic chakra that you have down in your body. So the mantra, the things that it's manifesting, the things it's keeping you down, is those desires which are very low level desires. If you try to bring that energy from down to up, back to your head or third eye, or back to your pituitary gland, back to your head, or back to your heart, and probably then you can think more and use the energy that you have in your astral body to get what you want. When I think about this more, I feel that importance of exercise, which I am missing. I think about importance of food. So a strictly vegetarian diet without any even without extreme things like onions and other things, in Hindi we call it lasun, or the red chilies. So and getting the right cycle of sleep, if you get up at 4 and sleep at 9, doing the Surya Namaskar, watching the sun early, getting the right food, doing the right exercise. When you can do all this, you can prepare your body to sit in a posture and focus on the Kundalini Shakti that's residing in you. So that's one part, and it's strange that why I was looking at that, I got to know about this infinite water. This is like a Western guy who is talking about our philosophy in a repackaged manner. So that was it about meditation. So I guess that ultimately when you look at different people, they either talk about something that's related to pure meditation. They really don't go into the terminology. But what we lose here, what we lose in pure meditation technique, is the independent approach that all gurus are taking today. So for example, we have Shivanand Baba. He talks a very interesting thing, that you should be detached with many things, and you should accept everything that you have, because it's a manifestation of your old karma. So you should accept everything. You should be attached with everybody without expecting something in return. And this brings me to the concept that God is talking in Gita, that you should do Nishkam Karma, Nishkam Tapasya, where if you desire something for you, you are automatically getting into a vicious circle of karma, where you'll have good and bad things happening with you. So getting detached from everything is important when you start your spiritual path. But again, that's just one part of it. How you get there is again through having the right diet, having the right cycle, having the right thing. So and that part is again talked in very details by many people, like Vipassana meditation course. Well, they'll give you the first step. Now Vipassana meditation course is not focusing on deity, which again is a weak link, because without chanting the mantras you cannot get anywhere. So in that terms, when you have techniques of Dr. Pillai, it talks about different mantras and mid-brain activation. So in that respect, you cannot ignore the power of mantras, and this is where Shaivism part becomes important. Now this is very similar to what's going on in the Shivanand Baba's teaching. So that's quite important, because without the kirtan, the sadhana and seva, you cannot get there. So in that respect, each of the gurus has got some interesting point, but sticking to one does not get you to the final conclusion. So in terms of Dr. Pillai, when I go there and read a lot of about spiritual energy, I can link it to the Kundalini power. So this is a conclusion of what I see I am missing, and the things repackaged. But when I come back to the main part, which is getting results, you can get result when you get detached, when you burn your karmas. At the same time, you do things for the greater benefit. So whenever at a time when you start thinking about getting benefit from this world, you automatically get into karmas where something is noting something down from you. So the nature behaves in a strange way. If you try to get anything into your bank account, it's added to you. So the importance of getting detached, in the sense where you dedicate all your acts, becomes very important. So this is something that's again missing, not directly told. And the other part, what I guess is missing, is the explicit reference to Kundalini power, which is like bringing your energy from downside to the top side and focusing on sound energy. Now nobody other than Dr. Pillai focuses explicitly on sound energy and the importance of chanting. So in that respect, this becomes important. So many people are talking a lot of things, but just comparing everything and getting the right conclusion is quite tricky here, because you have to read Gita, you have to understand that you need to get out of the cycle. You cannot, you can get something, you can get money when you are doing something for the greater good, but when the time you feel that you as a person want something, you are in great trouble, because in that ways your eligibility would be checked. But everybody is eligible to help the world. Everybody is eligible to get the powers and the money to help the world. So only in that respect, to do a greater thing, you can expect money. So in that terms, this is a part that is missed. The other part, which is explicit reference to Kundalini power, that's missed, and the other part is explicit reference to the importance of chanting mantras in temple, is missed. So I guess those are the 3 points that I would conclude. I hope this was interesting and you liked it. Thank you for listening.